Welcome to another Get Ready Traders live session. I am your host, Luis Rodriguez, and I am excited you're here. Today we are doing live technical analysis and stepping right into the futures market. Whether it's NASDAQ, gold, US30, or even crypto, we will be looking for the best trading opportunities as they set up in real time. If this is your first time here, buckle up. The market moves really fast, and we'll be breaking it all down with a clear, efficient approach in 90 minutes or less. Before we get started, do me a huge favor. Hit that like, subscribe, and share this session so other traders like you can join us. I really appreciate your support. All right, the markets are moving, familia, so let's get started and enjoy the session. Good morning, familia. Good morning, your friend, your educator, Luis Rodriguez, here on a Monday. Let's take a look at the market. Let's make some money, familia. Get ready, traders. How's everybody doing today? I am exhausted. Been coding all night, trying to optimize our bot. It has been pretty good. Right now, the account is sitting at 325 bucks. From 50 bucks, which is amazing. It's taking trades up and down, left and right, but I am optimizing and making things a lot better. I want to release it today. I think it's okay, ready to release it, but I will follow up with the VIP community in the afternoon, because literally it was running across the entire weekend, including some of the Bitcoin trades, and that's why I did so much money. But now it's running back on NAS, and last night was like going up and down quite a lot because the market was consolidating. So those are the things that I'm trying to tune up right now. Make sure that when it's a consolidating market, it is not taking bad trades. It's just taking the best trades available, because we know how to trade consolidating markets, so we have a strategy for that on the bot as well. And that's why it's taking, moving small accounts to large numbers pretty quick, because the market consolidates more than anything, right? But anyways, here we are, and we are ready to make some money. Again, I'm going to be releasing the bot only for the VIP community, and it's going to be for free for them. This is a pretty insane system. I've already showed it to some people out there, and they want me to sell it. They don't want me to give it away for free, but I'm loyal to the community that has been with us since the beginning, and as I promised, I will give it to them for free, only for VIP members. All right. But anyways, familia, thank you for joining us. Remember, if you want to be part of our familia group, here is a barcode for you to scan with your phone. Also, the link is in the description of this broadcast. And remember, familia, please hit that like button. Don't forget to hit the like button, because that will help our community to grow, familia, and find more traders like you. Amazing, familia. So let's get going. So it is a pretty intense Monday. Lots happening with NAS, lots happening with everything. You guys can see what happened last opening market. Huge gap to the upside, but since then it has been consolidating. I'm going to be turning on some of my goodies here, some of my indicators, to see what happened. So as you notice here, Asia consolidating, London consolidating. So I'm expecting to see a little bit of expansion, probably to the upside. The market has been moving up pretty good, but there's a nice imbalance in this gap here. A nice imbalance that has not been mitigated at all, and we need to be really careful with that. Okay, familia? I'm gonna just quickly, because this is my baby, I'm gonna show you guys here the bot. So far, this is live. It's taking. I'm gonna put it through the fire to market opening. Today is a holiday in Canada. It's a bank holiday, but this is the bot. You guys can see here. Oh, let me see. My screen is too small, but there you go. 325 bucks so far, and it has a pending order waiting for it based on the analysis. And as soon as it comes to the fair value gap, it's going to activate the trade and let it run. You take partial profits. It does a bunch of stuff. That's a final TP. That's literally, I'm not doing anything. The bot is doing absolutely everything. I'm not doing anything. The bot is doing all the analysis, absolutely everything. It consists of two different things: an indicator and the bot that is the brain of it. The indicator passes all the information to the bot, and the bot makes the decisions of taking the trade or not. But it is running. I will be releasing it hopefully today for the VIP community. And yeah, I'm very excited for it, especially because it just moved that account. Um, moved that account pretty healthy to the upside. So let's see. Again, I'm gonna put it through the fires. I hope. I want to, for the first time, I want to put it through market opening. That's what I'm saying. Putting it through the fires because it's a lot of volatility. So I'm gonna let it run through market open and see the behavior because it's gonna be opening and closing trades. All right. All right. So let's get going, familia. Let's get going. Let me do a quick analysis on this market. I'm gonna go into the 50-minute time frame. We're gonna be scalping the market, okay, familia? Scalping the market. I am going to delete absolutely every drawing that we got here. In terms of Elliott waves, it is a correction that he's doing. That's very clear. Oh yeah. So if it's a zigzag that he's trying to do right now, a good thing that I like to do with zigzags is always use the Fibonacci tool and find out where I am in the zigzag. My favorite areas to see a zigzag being formed is right on the 70 and 78.60. That's my cheat sheet that I always use. I don't, because a zigzag consists in 535 points, right? So I'm not gonna be tracking that as that. So what I do, I know there must be already 5 points here. So you're gonna push the market back up into this area 78 or 70.50, then do another 5 points pushing down. So that's what I like to understand about zigzags, the normal behavior. But since the market was consolidating, it could already reject this area here because that's the 61. Remember, zigzags at least should come to the 61% of the Fibonacci tool. And you see it's hitting right on the 61 right there. So I'm expecting to probably see a retracement, try to fill up this gap here, and then push the market out and probably taking Asia low. Because the thing with consolidating market is that, imagine, okay, Asian traders are opening trades from the bottom. It hasn't moved too much. So tons of liquidity sitting here. A lot of liquidity sitting in this area. So when market opens, you can potentially see the market pushing down to grab liquidity that is sitting here before pushing to the upside and doing any kind of move. Now, when it comes to news events, again, by the way, the tariffs is a hot topic in the market right now, but there's no big impact news to that. So if we can take a look at just a quick view at Finbits. So Dow Jones jumped 400 points after Trump said China situation will be fine. Again, a lot of things happening through the tariffs. Venezuela turns Russia for oil product. Nothing big on that. Okay. Nothing that calls my attention pretty quick there. And you got a Red Sea here. So again, as I said, potentially can come and fill up this, go down to this gap at least to the 50% or even lower, and then push the market back up. So my bias, based on what I notice here, it is the downside. It is the downside when market opens. Liquidity sitting in this area, that's a given. Around here, a lot of liquidity. Let me take a look at also hold on, I need to now open my broker, because in my broker I have other tools that I like to see. Okay, let's see. 1 second. And this tool, a very important tool to visualize the market, is with the volume profile. Yeah, and the volume profile clears me, shows me nice volume at the bottom that could potentially come down. Ooh, even here in this point here, there are buyers sitting here. So be careful, familia. Buyers are sitting in this point here. Buyers are sitting here in that bubble, okay? But liquidity could definitely come here today, clear this, or even push it lower, even to this point, before pushing anywhere up to the upside. Let's just wait, okay? It's a Monday. I'm expecting to see a very slow start, consolidating markets because there's nothing really going on. But again, this is just speculations based on what the market has been doing since Asia last night. So let's wait. Let's wait. Final target and the ultimate target, the most important target, will be around here, okay? These areas is where liquidity is sitting. This area is where the market will come after when market opens, okay? So I'm giving you the points. So all I see is Asia opening, boom. Liquidity and trailing stops executed here, already clear here, already killed that trailing stop, and it's just consolidating. Tons of people believe that, well, it is not a, yeah, it is, yeah. This is the thing with consolidating market, especially after two sessions. Definitely, there's buyers and sellers around the area, even here. That's the thing with consolidating markets, that it creates liquidity in both sides. And we need to understand who are the players in the market right now. Not big players right now, I'll tell you that much. So they will clear liquidity from both sides before taking anywhere. My goodness, it's gonna be a very exciting morning. We got 14 minutes for the market to open. While it's doing that, let me do a quick. Okay, let me just, one second. I'm just reading something here in my bot code. Just waiting for the bot here. Oh my god, this bot is amazing. Bot is amazing. All right, let's wait for the market to do that. Bitcoin, familia. Bitcoin, it rocked my world last Friday. Literally pushed the market so low. That was such a nice opportunity to buy the Bitcoin. But it has been consolidating. The entire market has been consolidating. Let's take a quick look at gold here. Oh, look at that gold again. Goldie. Doing higher high. We're in a rush. Let me just delete this stuff here. Remove all drawings. We are still going to the upside on gold. Gold is becoming too easy to trade. My concern is when he's doing higher highs. You know how what I think about that. I'm not a big fan of higher highs. Second, I need to quickly It is a piece of art, and it is ah shoot. Oh no. Ah, it should be. One second. All right. Let's see. Body's running. Just paying close attention to the bot. The bot is opening trades like crazy. Oh man, I want to see this thing going through market opening. And you know what? Because this thing started with 50 bucks. If it goes down to 50 bucks again, I'm okay with it. I don't care. I mean, I'm testing, right? Oh boy, activated a trade. How's everybody doing? Yeah, I mean, I'll show you guys here. It activated another trade, and it's just doing what it's supposed to do. I'm a little bit scared about having this in market opening, to tell you the truth, because I don't know the behavior of it. I don't know. This is the first time running in market open, so I put all the parameters to it to control risk and everything else. But so basically, parameters that I have is the bot has 3 consecutive losses. It will go into a cool-off period, not place any trade for 10 minutes. Then if it has 5, it will increase it to 30 minutes. If it has, I believe, 8 losses, it goes on a cool-off for the entire day. It just doesn't trade anymore. Partial profits is there. It trades with the trend. It does a lot of things. A lot of things. So, oh my goodness. Let's see. I'm just watching it work on the screen here. But again, taking an account from 50 bucks all the way to 322, there's something here, right? That crypto drop caught me heavily. I was really upset about Trump's behavior. I know. Me too. Well, it wasn't that bad. But anyways, we are trading futures as well, so I'll let the bot do what the bot is supposed to do. I'm gonna put it on the side here. I'm gonna keep watching it, and I'm going to now look at let's take a look at everything else. Again, I'm going to connect with the VIP community probably in the afternoon. But I can't be really on the computer for too long. As you guys know, there's a lot of activities happening here, especially in Thanksgiving. So it's family time. And I let the bot do, work alone on this. So it will be a good idea probably to release it tomorrow, since I want to put it through more fires, and I don't want to release something to you guys that you guys might not be able to control it properly. But all the parameters are there. Everything is amazing. I've been back testing it for so long now. and tuning it a lot better, a lot better, a lot better. I know there's a lot more room for improvements on this. I want to add more things about liquidity. It has them already, but I want to put in everything I got on my head. And that's the thing, that the more you put in it, the heavier it gets, especially MetaTrader 5. They get very heavy. They get very heavily, and then um, it comes into issues. And right now, again, this is a combination of an indicator and the bot itself, and both already have over 5,000 lines of code, both of them. So you guys can imagine like how crazy I've been going through coding all this stuff. When something doesn't work, I have to literally go through a lot to find bugs or things that happen in coding. I'm very excited about it, super excited. I have another bot that I built a few years ago called Bill and Ted, that it was using artificial intelligence, what it was then. So because all this stuff that has improved since for the past 2 years until now, and I haven't touched it. Once this is running, I am going to bring up again Bill and Ted, and I was very excited about Bill and Ted because it's a pretty intense system. It takes a lot of things into consideration, but because it was using artificial intelligence back then, the bot learned how to protect your capital more than anything. So it was just literally taking a trade a month. And I said, you know what, I don't want to do that, and I stopped using it. But I'm gonna go back to it, and once this is done and it's profitable and it's growing for the community, I'm gonna leave this alone. Actually, I'm planning to not even touch it. It's like this account, not touch it. Just leave it until the end of the world, because it's a very solid system, and it's just gonna keep growing this account, especially with all the controls that it has. But then when it comes to Bill and Ted, I will bring that up again and take a look at the code, optimize it, and also have another system. I was thinking about that last night. I totally forgot about it. Because Bill and Ted is a different system. It's different. It uses the movement of the market in bands, and it's pretty solid. It's extremely solid, and I was using it with US30 back then. US30 is a pretty cool instrument to trade, especially with that. But I'll focus on that later on, not now. We got a lot going on in GetReadyTraders, and this is a very key important part of it because it's going to automate things and help the community to make money while we're doing other stuff, right? We can't put all our eggs in one basket. We have to have multiple sources for everything. If you guys don't do very well in trading, let's say manual trading, you guys will have a backup with the bot, and the bot will be making the trading decisions for you guys. If the bot is not making so many trades, let's say in a week, because the market is different every week, we have challenges that we're taking ourselves. We want to do so much, but everything has to align and slowly progress. And I finished the indicators. The indicators are working. That's a good thing for the community. Now is this thing, and as soon as I'm done with this, I'm putting this on the side and not touching it anymore, and let it run. That's the plan. But anyways, we got 2 minutes for the market to open. Let me go back into NAS. I'm going to go into the 1 minute time frame. I already highlighted to you guys liquidity where it's sitting. Our game plan, obviously, don't trade anything until liquidity is being grabbed, okay? Don't trade anything on the NAS until liquidity is grabbed. It's consolidating. It's going to move. It could move in both directions, to the downside or the upside. I'm showing you where liquidity is sitting, and you guys know what happened with where liquidity is sitting. The market will move, and will move a lot. All right, just don't do anything crazy. Let me all right, let's see. And the bot, All right. I'm not reading the chat. Yeah, it was called Bill and Ted. Have you seen that movie when called Bill and Ted? But I was like, so this is crazy. Keanu Reeves, I was in there a long time ago. So I call it because it was a good movie that I used to watch back then. I call it Bill and Ted because it consisted in two entities. A lot of bots is only one file and it has everything in the file. But I want to visualize what the bot is doing and have the bot controlling risk and manage decisions in the trade, and the indicator to analyze the market and send the alerts to the bot. That's basically the concept and the core of anything I build. A lot of systems nowadays, they leave everything to one area only. All right, market open. Market open again, pushing the market down. Let's see. Pushing the market down, but liquidity, it's been. I'm not expecting a lot of move in the morning. Not a good thing for the bot. I want to see the bot with lot high volatility. This low volume, it's really not doing anything. I know my screen looks a little bit of like crazy. I'm gonna bring the candles up and turn off this stuff. Alright, I think one is enough. You see the BWAP, how straight it is? When you guys see the BWAP that straight, it's literally just consolidated. It can either go up or down. Very slow start. The one thing I like is the fact that he's been doing fair pricing on this channel. I don't know if you guys see it here, but this is the channel here. And it's at the bottom of that channel right now. And the bot is taking advantage of that heavily right now. And the reason why I wanted to see the bot doing market opening is because I have settings for high volatility as well that changes everything. But volatility is still sitting very low. That's what the boss says. It says low volatility. So what can I do? The bot has been doing pretty good with low volatility across Asia and London. So let's see. Oh my goodness. Not a lot of movement right now. And I always keep in mind that when there is not a lot of movement in the market, the market is open. Regardless of what you guys think, the market is open. So buyers and sellers are there. And when buyers are not kicking in, sellers will. And when I say sellers will, is that they will put better offers for buyers for them to make decisions. That's what this is all about. Better pricing, better areas for buyers to kick in. Always sellers seeking for buyers. That's what the entire market is all about. Regardless of the strategies you guys have in mind. The strategies are just systems that have been proven over the years, but that doesn't mean that the market has to respect any strategy. What the market does is seeking for resting orders to close them or open them. Interesting. It's pushing down. It looks like it's coming to the first liquidity point at the bottom, breaking the channel and breaking all of this fair pricing. That's what it looks like so far. It's seeking. It looks like it's going to drop. Even though we had a red market, very red, so already breaking the VWAP. Just be careful with those sales, okay? Be careful with those sales, familia. Be careful with selling the market because it could push up to the up. It could push up anytime. All right, it's below the VWAP. Everything is changing to the downside. I'm gonna take a quick sell on this. All right. It is. I think this thing is gonna keep dropping hard. It is a Red Sea. And it's breaking this area here, familia. As I mentioned, there you go, 0.1. But there, I see also on the in the volume profile, I see here an area where the market can potentially reject and push to the upside. It's just seeking for liquidity, familia. It's just seeking for liquidity. That's all it's doing. Market open. Let's go, let's go, let's go. The body's behaving the same way that it has been doing since London and Asia. It's very low, very low volatility, so nothing special. Nothing special for the bot. Let's see. The one thing I like about NASDAQ is directional. When it goes in one way, oh boy. I see ES 500 as well, pushing to the downside. Consolidating markets. Trying to recover a little bit, but this pattern of the market, it's quite crazy. It seems that he wants to target the first imbalance at the bottom. Remember, that was a nice imbalance at the bottom. He might want to target that area first. You guys see how it came to the area that I mentioned, and now it's finding rejection to the point here. As I said, I saw buyers here on the volume profile. I don't know if it's going to be enough buyers to push the market really high. It looks like they want to push to find liquidity in the imbalance of this area, since it was a big gap. When the market opened, it left a huge gap, and it might be just targeting that. And why people would ask, okay, why would it do that then? It's the amount of resting orders that are there. And remember, if buyers are not kicking in, sellers will, bringing the price to areas where they believe buyers are sitting. But if buyers kick in and buyers are coming in, they let them run, because now they're making money. Fight, fight, fight. Very low volume. Very low volume. Our Blue Jays lost yesterday. It's okay. We'll get Seattle later. But it was exciting because they started pretty good with one home run in the first inning, but that was it. They got completely dominated. Thank God I didn't go to the game, because I would be pissed spending so much money for this and then going to a game that is like, oh no. Let's see. The body's doing all right. It's doing what it's supposed to do. But again, it has been doing the same thing all across Asia and London, so nothing different. I wanted to see big candles with a lot of volatility. That's what I wanted to see. Probably tomorrow. That's the only thing that I have not tested on the bot. It has been doing a lot through low volatility, and I tune it for that. But I want to see it. I want to see it with high volatility. Buyers are not doing anything here, and if they don't, you know what's gonna happen. It is definitely a bearish market right now. Clearly, I haven't taken any trade yet on my futures because it's not doing anything. Just slowly moving to the downside, doing a little bit of a retracement, but moving to the downside. And it's a day that there's not supposed to be a lot going on. So this is normal behavior of the market. But it's just a matter of time when you can see the market going bam, doing one candle to the upside or the downside. What are you guys doing? I'm not reading the chat, sorry. I got so many things on my screen now. Yeah. Pushing to the downside. London and New York not doing much. What are you doing, market? The market is playing with my feelings today. Oh my goodness. I'm literally not taking any trade manually so far. I'm just watching. It's really not doing anything. Just consolidating in that zone. And the bot is doing what it's supposed to do. Nothing special. Nothing is special. My goodness. For some reason, the bot made some money, but it took the decision to open a trade to sell. A pending order. It's a pending order. It's a pending order. But it took the decision to sell, which is, it is what it was supposed to do. It is interesting that it actually did that. Oh wow. Oh wow. This bot is insane. Did a pending order. The price moved too far from it. Did a quick decision. Canceled the pending order. And moved another sell to the point where there's a fair value gap and took the trade there. And in profits. Wow. But again, this is the behavior of a low volatility market. That's what well, I guess I coded this thing. That's what I would do. It is crazy. It is crazy. Slowly moving back up. See how we came to the first area here and it just, she's gonna keep doing that. Oh my goodness. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, I'm gonna show you the bot. Exactly what I'm telling you. It took the trade right there. I'm gonna manually close it just in case. I'm gonna manually close it. You guys see this? I close it and now it opened another position quickly live. This is live at the bot making decisions for me. I closed that position manually. I wanted to show you guys in profits and open another position on the very top. Wow. It measured the performance here. All right, you guys saw this, right? Now it determined that this was not longer a good trade. It closed the pending order. It just closed the pending order. My goodness, that's what I'm telling you, my friend. Like this, this is free for the community. You guys are gonna be making money with this. Oh Jesus, I created Frankenstein. Now it's well. Anyways, let me put this on the side. Oh my goodness, I am so happy for this. Exactly. It's that need no sleep. Yeah, correct. Boy. It is literally like all everything I got. As I said, I put in my heart into this, and this is gonna be for the community. And I don't want you guys to put like a lot of money into this. Start with 150, 200, whatever you want, because I started this with 50 bucks on Thursday to test it. On Thursday, put 50 bucks, sitting at 326 right now. Yeah, pretty much. Well, not entirely. 20 for my brain 24/7. It's some of the strategies that I know they work. I put them in automation right now. But I know there's so much room for improve on this. I want to make this in a way that it can make smart decisions in trading. The market is different all the time, and I want the bot to know when something is different in the market. Oh, it placed another trade right now. And when that happens, then the bot should be able to interpret what's happening. Pretty much read. I want the bot to read price action the way I do it and determine what to do based on the conditions of the market. I'm gonna put the best of the best of the best of it. And again, I mean, the bot took some losses last night and some wins like as well. So it keep moving, slowly up, and that's the kind of behavior I want to see with any bot. Because again, bots that move profit very rapidly in one direction, it scares me because I know that it just takes one decision to lose everything, or consecutive losses to lose everything. And that's what I'm trying to control better. That's what I put these cool off periods in the bot, that if the market, for example, if it loses three trades in a row, to cool off for like, I believe it's like 10-30 minutes. If I set 5 in a row to cool off for longer periods, 8 in a row to completely shut down the entire session, to not trade anymore, because that means that whatever we're doing is not there. Now, if I see also an inclining in the profits that we have, let's say, because you can have two losses, one win, two losses, one win, and then the market going down as well like that, I'm controlling that as well. That's the biggest struggle that I have right now, controlling the money, how much money we're losing. I'm trying to teach the bot to shut down if it's losing too much, because it means the strategy that we're using is not, the market conditions are not there. The good thing I like is the fact that the bot can make really smart decisions so far. Move things away from price, see better areas, determine if the price it's supposed to be selling or buying, all that stuff. Yeah, it is. It is pretty crazy. Wait a minute, that's what I got scared about. I'm like, wait a minute. That's, it is scary. And it wasn't like that money in one single trade and then a bunch of losing trades. It's literally winning trades, one after the other, one after the other. This is interesting. Uh-huh. Yep, the market came back up to the same area. Boy, oh boy. It's gonna be quite cool. Again, familia, this is for the community. Only for the VIP. And once I release it to the community, it's gonna have a unique ID for each one of the members. It's not gonna be an open source for everyone. Because I've done it before, and as I said, that there's people that have bad intentions with things like this, and they start selling it, they start doing a bunch of stuff. I don't like that, because I'm doing it because of the loyalty that you guys have been with me, and I'm giving this for you guys for free. But I don't want people to do malicious things with this, because again, my problem is not what you're doing with it. My problem is that once it's released, and let's say it's open to the public, people are gonna start using it with prop firms, all kinds of stuff. And if something is working, it becomes viral, and then when it becomes viral, then it gets blacklisted. Because, for example, if this bot goes into a prop firm and let's say 1,000 people have them, it represents a huge risk for them. Even though it could be a winning bot, and there's so many winning bots out there, it is a huge risk for them. Because if, let's say, 1,000 people have the same entry and something goes wrong, but they lose a lot. That's why they blackmail these bots. They blacklist these bots, and then boom, we're done. That's why I will put a special code individually for each one of them on it. Let's say for Wyona, there's gonna be one special code that only Wyona can run. For Josh, a special code for Josh, a special code for everyone. And it's not that I don't trust you. It's just that when it goes off out of hands out there again, I cannot control it. And I just don't want this to be viral, a viral thing. Exactly what Victor said. Let's just keep it between the family. That's it. I will eventually sell it to people out there if they're interested to buy it. Again, it's a pretty a lot of effort that I put into this, but not at the moment. Not at the moment. I tell you that much. I won't sell this right now. Not right now. Exactly. I have to protect it. I have to protect it. But it's only for the VIP members on it. So, and I really appreciate everything you guys are doing, learning, keeping everything clean. Is that some of these chats out there, they become so nasty, a lot of negativity all the time, and in trading we don't need that. Tell you, that's the biggest thing in trading. You got to keep a very positive mind at all times. But again, I'm extremely happy for what I see here, and I hope um, to see it better, to see a lot better. I am doing a lot of things to it, but also monitoring quite a lot of things here. I'm gonna quickly just show you guys here live some of the decisions that some of the features that the bot has. Okay, so on one side here we have a panel for the indicator that is doing everything you guys see on the screen. It's telling you what kind of market it is, but based out of channels and or other components that is in the configuration of the bot. It tells you the balance of the account, how much risk is taken based on the volume. Okay, the market conditions tell you the spread, volatility. I am accepting at this point 3,000 pips, which is a lot, but this is configurable. All that stuff is inside the configuration. It tells you performance based on the signals that are being sent and the signals that are being consumed. That's just on the indicator side. How many trades have been executed versus winning and losses, the efficiency, right, and the status if it's running or not. That's just on one side of the bot. Behind it, there's a lot more things happening that I don't want to show it, and the panel doesn't need to be shown. But then here, oh my god, my screen is too small. Sorry. Here, there you guys. That's what I'm talking. They have this panel here. I thought you guys could see it. This panel. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can do this. Hold on. There. Ah, oh, there. Much better. A lot better here. There you go. A lot better. Now you guys can see my full screen there. All right, so again, the panel here on the left of my screen, and you guys see small accounts mode, bias, bearish. It tells you the period, everything that I just explained. It's all on this side. Now on the other side, and I know that the letters are super tiny even for me, but you can review this video later and pause it. Here, this is where the body has like everything. Here is where the body is doing everything. So it tells you the signals that was received from the indicators. Also, it has a liquidity analysis. It tells you what it's doing. Like it trades by session. It can block certain sessions. It can block spread. It has so many filters that you guys can truly modify it to whatever you guys want. And once you modify it, you can save the configuration for different instruments. You can save them, share them between friends and brokers, all that stuff. It's really cool. If it rejects any trade, let's say the indicator is sending the trade to the bot, but the bot makes the smart decisions, and it can reject the trade. Say, no, I'm not taking that signal, and it will tell you why. Off decision, trade is skipped, a rejection. Pending order already exists. It's only taking one trade at a time. So let's say the bot sees another signal and they says, hey, wait a minute, we have a pending order. I don't want to take this right now. But the bot can also say, hey, wait a minute, this signal is a lot better than the pending order here. So I'm going to cancel the pending order and place the new one because it's closer to the price that we are trading. That's a behavior of the bot as well. So also when the bot takes trades in one area, and let's say they lost or wins, it blacklists that area. It means, okay, I don't want to consume any more trades in this area for the next 10 minutes, 30 minutes, depend on the market conditions. But it tells you there, consecutive levels, blacklisted trades on the area 8. So far, he has been moving. He has been moving uh, trades around this area, and he says we have blacklisted several trades that I don't want to see them anymore because the quality is probably not good anymore. So that's the other part, that you measure the quality of the trades. If the quality is not good, it kills it kills the trade, and wait for the next signal. So as you guys see, it's having a very tight stop loss, like based on the analysis that it did, and it what it did, it says, okay, well, this is the extreme of the price. If it comes to this point, it should come into a selling point. But if it doesn't, I want to get out of it pretty quick. I don't want to extend this for too long. And it's a very tight lot size, 0.01, which is the minimum. So we're gonna earn there probably $1 or two. But hey, it's $1 or two that you guys are getting in your pocket by not doing anything. Literally repeating that, 100 times, and you're having $100 in your pocket without doing anything. You know what I mean? And that is with a very small account. Now multiply that by 1,000. When these things start hitting like $1,000, the numbers that we're going to be getting here are going to be bigger, because we're going to be getting probably 10, 20, $50 per trade. And then when you get to the 10,000, to the 20,000, 30,000, $100,000 with this bot, you guys are going to be seeing insane numbers per trade. That's when it causes the snowball effect, and the account just keep growing and growing and growing, and then with automation you can hit 7 figures. You see how it killed that trade? This is life. I mean, it already killed the trade. It says this trade is no longer good because the market conditions are no longer there. So it just disappeared, a pending order. So it's gonna do another analysis. When the signal comes in, it will make a decision and say, hey, the market is moving up, so why are we selling? Let's buy. Where? The bot will make that decision for you. That is some of the stuff that he has behind it. There's a lot bigger, a lot. There's a lot going on. That's the truth. There's a lot going on. Again, this is using artificial intelligence, not just it's not just my brains in it. It's also using artificial intelligence in it. And that's why I'm so excited, even for Bill and Ted, because Bill and Ted is a more robust system than this one. This is a baby compared to Bill and Ted. Bill and Ted was a system that I started coding for years, literally for years, when none of this stuff was out there. And it became so smart that it was literally just taking one trade in a month. And I was like, I don't want to wait for one trade in a month. So I stopped even running it. But then I thought about it recently when I was coding this. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna bring this guy again and bring it to the community at one point. But let's finish this first and move to the next thing. But anyways, that's the bot part of it. Again, this is for the VIP. On the VIP, I'm gonna do a private session where I'm gonna be releasing it and explaining through the configuration and setting it up with the community. All right, just make sure you guys have your MT5 platform ready. If you don't, then you got to wait for us to bring it to MT4, which is gonna be the next thing on this. I will get MetaTrader 4 for the bot, because I know some of the American folks have problems getting these MetaTrader 5 accounts, but I will do that in the second stage of this. Okay, anyways, familia, as I said, the market right now, it is consolidating. It grabbed the liquidity here, the first liquidity point, it came to it, pushed the market back up. Again, my second liquidity point. Hey, this is so crazy because look at that. I'm telling you right now where the liquidity was sitting. I'm telling you right now the liquidity was sitting there. You remember that trade that the bot just killed? Where did he place that trade? Right there. You know what I mean? Like the bot is already making these decisions, understanding where liquidity is sitting. But the way and the volatility that is taking, the bot is saying, wait a minute, this is taking too long to go there. Let me cancel this trade for now and see if I get a better opportunity somewhere else before it gets there. That's the decision that the bot is making behind it. And that's why they canceled that trade. But yeah, family, I'm very excited about that. Um, I'm gonna make a lot more improvements when it comes to liquidity. Not today. Today is a holiday here in Canada, and the market is truly not doing much right now. It is truly, truly, truly just lingering there. I think I'm gonna be improving that as well when it's a consolidating market. What to do? It is truly a blessing. This thing is truly a blessing, and I can see this thing crushing it hard. What do you guys think on the chat? Okay, can you guys tell me in the chat what do you guys think about this? Any suggestion? Hey, I'm open for anything. Remember, this is for the community. You guys are the community. Just tell me what you guys think, and I'll truly consider it. If there's anything I can change, anything, just let me know. But when it comes to trading, again, familia, the market is just really, really, really dead right now. It is really, really, really dead. For my futures account, I took a little trade. Literally, I took a trade from the bot. I took the same trade of the bot and did 50 bucks on it. Sorry, I stay quiet for a second. But my mind just went really, really, really far. Oh my god, I totally forgot I was in a live session. So sorry, Amelia. It's the mindset of a coder right now. I just saw something there, and an idea came through my mind, and I'm like, I started seeing codes in my head, and completely forgot I was on the live session. But it's like something in my mind just came really good, and I think I'm gonna do it. Oh boy. Yeah, well, this is for all of us, for sure. It's the dreams coming true. Yes, I know, I know. It's gonna be very cool. Well, the bot took another trade. It is moving. It is making money right now. He took another trade. Whoa. Took partial profits already. Make another dollar. 327 bucks. Shoot me. Oh my god. In a very low volatility market, because this is a market that I would definitely not trade, not with this volatility. It's doing nothing. Like me personally, for $1, I wouldn't go for it, but the bot is doing it. So I'm not gonna complain. I am very happy for it. And wish it can go even further. Honestly, the way this is moving, I'm not gonna put any money to it. I'm telling you, let's say something goes wrong, because it can happen. Let's say something goes wrong. I don't know, it's something stupid. Let's say the platform freezes while there's an open order. Something out of my mind. I'm just gonna say something out of my mind. The platform freezes, and then things don't go well, and it loses everything. Let's say it loses everything that I just made. It goes back to 50, my capital, $50, right? It's something um like that happened with the bot. Um, at that point, I have to revise everything. I have to go back to the original thing to see what happened with the bot. Okay. For that stuff, everything that the bot is doing is being logged. There's a log file in the bot that is been tracking absolutely everything. Absolutely everything. But it's gonna be running locally on your station. Like, I won't have access to it. Whatever this is doing, this is yours. If something goes wrong, you can go back and say, hey Luis, listen, this happened. I can say, hey, show me the log, let's see what happened. Okay. But if something goes wrong with this bot, and let's say it goes to $1,000 or $5,000, and then it goes back to zero for some reason. And again, this is something just silly that I'm talking about. The bot has a lot of protection, especially for your capital, for that stuff. Also, if it opens a transaction, it opens in a stop loss and take profit. So even if the platform closes, on the broker side, this is still running. So it protects your capital, and it won't open another transaction. So you guys know, this bot will never open a transaction without a stop loss or take profit. On that way, you guys are protected. Okay. But whatever you guys do, there's always traceability, so we can go back and see what happened. Honestly, I don't want to be doing that all the time. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that in case that in the community something drastic happened for any of you, we can always trace it back. Okay. If you can use it on a VP, you can use it anywhere. You can use it on a VPS. You can use it anywhere. I'm using it on my own server. I have a server here that is running. And yeah, you can use it anywhere. It doesn't matter where you want to use it, as long as it has a connection to the internet. Again, that's what I mentioned this example because, like, I know there's a lot of people that could say, okay, you know what, this bot is so good that I'm gonna sell my car, I'm gonna sell my horse, I'm gonna sell my cat so I can put $10,000 into this and let it run. I want you to not do that. Okay, I'm telling you right now, I want you to not do that, because this is a baby and I haven't tested it for years. A solid system is a system that has been tested for years and proven for years. This is born. Imagine when Superman came to Earth, boom, like a baby. We knew this was Superman, but as a baby, he had to, prove himself that it was Superman. So this is the same thing. I know it's really good, but I only know what the good things about it. I don't know about the bad things. I know about bad things from other bots that I've been building, and other bots that I know existed, and based on this knowledge, I'm preventing this to fall into that. But it's a software, and software is always open to bugs. That's what I said. Don't put any large amount of money on it until we test this thing up and down, left and right. Again, I left this running since Thursday. Until now, I have seen only low volume, low volatility, and it's been really good at low volatility. High volatility, I don't know. That's what I wanted to see this morning, but you guys see the market. How way back do I back tested this? For months. So you can back test systems like this for with all data. And in every single point back testing this, the bot is extremely profitable. It goes like a big number to the upside. But when it comes to live data, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Let's see. Familia, this market is just, I don't know. It's 10:15. It's not going anywhere. But anyways, familia, if you want to be, again, for those who are new into this broadcast, if you want to be part of the Elliott Wave free group, one second, I gotta put this back into our normal broadcast. Make sure that you go in with your phone, scan that barcode. It will take you to our community. Also, the link is in the description of this broadcast. You can go and read the info about it, scroll down to the bottom, and it gives you the chats there. If you want to be part of this community and learn as well, have the same opportunity. If you have any friends that you guys want to bring it up and show them, yeah, just do that. Also, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. That will help the community to grow, familia, and find more traders like you. It's insane how the algorithm of YouTube works. The more likes the video has, the better opportunities people will have out there to see these videos and find us. Okay. The reason why I'm doing this is because I want to build this community in a healthy way. I don't want people that will come here to start spamming us or giving us like stuff that it will put us in a different place. I don't want people to start selling things that are involved with multi-level marketing. Again, I am not a multi-level marketer. I am not against it, but I just don't want to deviate things for that. Okay. I truly believe in trading. I truly believe in that you can make money and have a living out of this. I'm a good result of that, and I'm trying to replicate what I have with everyone. Okay, multi-level marketing is a pretty good system. It's just it's not for everyone, and I don't like the mechanism behind it. When it's like systems that are all about how many people I have following me. That's the only thing I don't like about multi-level marketing. But again, for some people it works, and hey, if it works for you, I hope you're doing it clean, because I have seen so many people not doing it clean. Habibi Salam. Habibi. How are you, Habibi? Habibi Salam ala. Akirha Chalati. Ay. Okay, familia, my back is already telling me, Luisito, get up and move. My back, Dios mío, I am not a young cookie anymore. Shoot me. It's funny, when I was in my 20s, I used to hang out with always like older people than me. When I was in my 20s, I used to hang out with people who were like 35s and 40s. And I was always the youngest guy. The guy who couldn't do much, and I was like, man, I wish I was older. I can like hang out with these people. Now I'm like in this age group, and I'm like, man, I wish I was in my 20s again. It was funny because they never talk about the back problems they have. They never talk about like all the muscle pain they have when they're in their 40s and their 50s, and I'm like, man, I wanna go back in time. Oh man. When you wake up, you're like glued to the bed. It's like, oh my god, who put super glue in my bed? It sucks. Oh boy. And I'm a person who is like constantly doing mountain bike. As a matter of fact, I was doing some mountain bike in Dominican. It was insane, especially the weather there was like 32 degrees. It was brutal. It's funny because I went with a guy who was like into fitness and stuff like that. He actually lent me his bike. He had several. He lent me one bike, and I went with him. And the guy at one point he was like running out of breath. And I'm like, what happened? He see me, a little bit chubby and all that stuff. He thought he was like burn me out, and I'm my buddy. My heart is not even like. I'm like, let's go. Let's do like 16, 20 kilometers. He's like, no, with this weather. I'm like, yeah. I could be a little bit chubby, but inside, oh my goodness. As a spotter, I don't understand. I'm in really good shape, but my back is constantly in pain. I don't know what's going on with that. When I'm sitting down for too long, I have to get up and move. Like, I can't be sitting for too long. So I have a standing desk. My desk goes up and down a lot. But familia, the market is really, what can I say? I mean, I'm not controlling the market. I'm talking a lot here, I know, and no trades. It's just like, I don't see any opportunities. The market is truly going to the points of liquidity that I mentioned in a very slow way. Even the bot is like, okay, I'm making money, closing the transaction, and not seeing anything right now. Oh, Dios mío. Where is the bot with the trades this morning? So far, $327 right now. It's not moving. I'll show you here, Wayana. I'll show you here. Oh. It took several trades of a dollar or two. Now it's sitting at 327. That's it. It's like it sees places in the area and then it doesn't bring it. Oh, let me just show you here. Here again, full screen. So you see here it says it found it, for example, the trade right now, but it says the area was consumed. I don't want the bot to trade the same spot a lot, because this is what happened, familia. When the price move from one area to the next, it's actually consuming transactions in that spot. And a lot of people believe, oh, it came to the same area again, it's going to have this reaction. That's not the way it works. So I want the bot to know this. So if he trades an area, there's probably not more areas to be trading there. So he's going to move from that area to the next. When he goes to a fresh area, there's more trade opportunities there. That's how smart the bot is. So you guys see here, entry already consumed. And it tells you, trades already was placed at this level. So it doesn't want to, he saw another trade opportunity there. That's what I'm saying. Based on the configuration of everything, he says, no, I'm not taking this trade. Why? Because it's probably not more liquidity there. It's probably going to do something else. If he moves away from it and he sees another opportunity, yes. But if it doesn't, no, he doesn't want to touch it. And he put it on the blacklist here. See, blacklisted. But anyways, that's just the bot. We want to let the bot do what it's supposed to do and forget about it. That's the whole thing about this bot. Once we turn this key on, poof, put money on it, we can go like this and walk away, because we know the bot is going to do risk management. He has the strategy. He has everything. It's a trader, automated 24/7. You don't have to now make these decisions. Oh, should I go here? Maybe not. Maybe I know. No. And I told you the main purpose of me doing this is, I don't have to just release it to you guys, but I also have my own kids here that I want to have them use this stuff. That's the main thing. I want my kids to have a tool that will make trading decisions for them, because I'm like, come on, come and learn this thing. Like, what do you do? And they're like, yeah, tomorrow. I'm like, oh Jesus. Again, trading is not for everyone for me. I am very clear with that. Trading is not for everyone. There's some people that will see a person there with a nice fancy life, a pretty decent life, and they want to do that. They go for it, and then 3 years later they realize it's not for them. Because not a lot of people have the patience. Not a lot of people learn the same way. Not a lot of people do things the same way that other people do. That's why I love automation so much, because automation does it for you. Right? Not a lot of people trust automation because they don't know what automation is all about. But automation is to me the seventh wonder of the world. I'm an automation engineer in all the way, in everything. I truly believe in automation and robotics and all that stuff. I always have this thought of, even when I was a kid, that there will be like robots doing farming for us, doing things for humanity, that humanity can now focus on other important things. We're there. We're literally just there. It's a thought I had over 30 years ago when none of this was real. And now that I'm living that, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe that this is real. But I got to do my part too, right? I can't be just sitting there waiting for other people to do. I got to do what I know. And so if I can help people in the financial side of things, having automation, doing decisions for them, hey, let's do it. So then you guys can take better decisions with your money. Once you see there $100,000, you can say, hey, I'm going to take 50,000, help my mom, put a down payment for a home, pay for the school for my kid, do all this stuff. Now leave this 50,000 for let the bot keep running it. Come back 6 months later, I have $200,000 there. I can now use $100,000, make an expansion to my home, fix my kitchen, fix this, do this, all this stuff. Let's say you're sick in a bed. You're sick in a bed. You can't do anything. You can't even think. You need medication. Here's a bot taking trading decisions for you, making you cash. You go grab your cash, buy your medicine. I know I've seen a lot of people out there that are in that condition. People have cancer, people have illness that are pretty bad, and they're just low. They can't really do much. They're concerned about their health. They can't be concerned about money. Well, they are concerned about money because the money's not coming in. But what about now money's coming in? For you. The bot can do that. That's what I'm saying. That's why I believe so much in automation. And I got to do my part. I can't be just sitting there waiting for something to fall from the sky and put it on my... No. We all have gifts, and if this is my gift, I'm gonna use it. That gives me purpose. Every single day I wake up with a purpose, and that's why in the past few days I haven't been even sleeping, just doing this because I'm so excited about it. I'm like, yes, let me just finish this up and get it to work for everyone. So first, we wanted to do this with Interactive Broker Victor, and because Interactive Broker does Pine Script, which is good, okay, and also Python. That's how the bot came together, doing this stuff, because I was doing a lot of this stuff behind it in TradingView. So I said, you know what, let me automate this stuff. So I went with Interactive Brokers because what they do. But I realized that it wasn't that easy, and I was wasting a lot of time just trying to connect this with Interactive Broker. So I said, you know what, let me be smart. Let me do what I know. I've done it a million times with MetaTrader 4 and 5. The code, I dominate is very easy. I know coding MQL 4 and 5. I've been coding in this in the past 15 years. So I said, let me do what I know and not waste a lot of time, because I know there's a community there waiting for it. And the more time I waste on it, it just gets too slow. So I converted all this code to MetaTrader MQL5, which is a code for it, and put it in to run right away. It took me just a few days. And when I finished it last Thursday, boom, I went live on it, 50 bucks, just if something happened, I don't lose a lot of money. 50 bucks, now sitting at 327. And since then, I haven't been sleeping at all, literally just coding almost 24/7, monitoring it, seeing things that are falling, improving it, knowing what is happening. I was sharing with Anna yesterday that at one point the bot did 3 consecutive losses, and it didn't trade for 8 hours, and I was so exhausted that I didn't know what it was. So I spent like 7 hours just debugging this, and from all of a sudden the bot started taking out trades again after 8 hours. Then that's when I realized, oh my god, this filter was on. A simple thing. Again, it's 5,000 codes of lines in just in one bot, and then another 5,000 codes of line in just the indicator. To trace this, not easy. So we're talking about more than 10, almost 10,000 codes of line altogether, done by hand, not even with automation. That's how crazy this is. I know there's a lot of things, ChatGPT, like there's so many things out there that are okay for like to help code, things like that. The thing is that when you're a coder and you're letting automation do the coding for you, you don't know what's in there, and then you lose control very easy. And there's so many other tools out there to help coders, and I'm using them. I'm not telling you I'm not. I'm using them to make quicker decisions. But at the end of the day, I have to read every single line and type every single line I'm putting into this. That's the thing with coders. We cannot let automation dominate what we are coding, because then we don't know what's what. But anyways, that's a lot of information about the bot. And when it comes to trading, you guys see the market really not moving. It's just in the same area. Just in the same area, low volatility. I literally can take by hand anything that bot tells me to do, and it's great. Even if you guys like want to trade by hand, even the futures accounts, you can let the bot running, see when it gives you signal, and take it on your futures account by hand, and go with it, because it gives you also entries on the side, right? It tells you where to enter, where to exit. It tells you all that information. So even if you're doing again futures, which in most futures prop firms they don't allow you automation, you can do it by hand. The bot on the side tells you where to get in, where to get out. All right. So everything that I was doing on the VIP, now you guys can see it here. Signals, it provides you with signals, and you can run this. So far I tested it with Bitcoin and NAS. I haven't tested it fully with gold, but it's also, I'm doing it also. You can do it's a combination of NAS, Bitcoin for the weekend trading, and gold. I want to be also this dedicated for gold, even though Bill and Ted is a gold, is what I used to call it gold digger. It is a system built to trade only gold. It is insane, I'm telling you. Oh my god, I can't wait to let Bill and Ted come alive again. It is meant to run gold, only gold. This is Bill and Ted is just for gold. Once it's out there, I'll show you guys. It is a beast. But I want this to also trade gold. I haven't tested it with gold yet. I am familiar. This is super easy to trade. We are following a trend here. And all you got to do is just buy the bottom, sell the top. We know it. We talk about it a lot. Buy the bottom, sell the top. Don't think about it twice. Just think it once and execute. Buy the bottom, sell the top. But we're buying, all right? Even the bot is telling me we are in a bullish market, so we should focus in buying the market. We should focus in buying the market, not selling the market. We are in a channel, and the bot, it's highlighting me the channel we're in. It knows it. Yikes. I'm taking some trades from the bot directly into my futures. So the bot took a buy at the bottom here. I'm taking a buy at the bottom too on futures. That's what I'm saying. Like, buy the bottom of the channel, sell the top. Jesus. Wow. Bot is out of this world. It's in the channel. It did come to the low point, back to the daily VWAP, pushing the market back up. Trailing stop activated. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anyways, Amelia, I've been here for an hour and a half. I think I'm gonna finish the session here. It's a long day for me. We got a lot going on. It's holiday in Canada, so it's time to spend time with the family. It's a family day, right, familia? So I let the bot do what it's supposed to do. It's still running, it's still placing trades, and we'll touch bases again later on, okay, familia? So I'll catch you later. God bless everyone. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Take care.
Goodbye.